Thank you. Yes, thank you. Sometimes I ask myself, where do you come from, darling? Well. Jasmine rivers of white blood, stockings of perfumed night, shells, pearls, bells, dream of the desert, little sister, elephant whisperer, what are your secrets? Beauty of the wild, pure skin, painted nails like petals coming from every finger, every tip, every toe and sacred orifice, each a river of perfumed light.
Amen, sister.
Have you ever just felt like praying? Have you ever wanted to feel the Lord between your own two hands? Saying, Lord, Lord, can you hear me? Can you hear me praying, Lord? Can't you see me down here praying to touch your cute little cheek? If you just come a little closer, I could stroke your long beard. Just thinking of praying makes me want to put my two hands together and touch myself. So I'm going to get straight to the point, honey babies. Men want to fuck women because they want to be like them. I mean, really, women come with this innate sense of how to touch. I mean, yes, guys are the winners in the quantity and speed department, but it's a little more like just taking a public bus from point A to point B without so much of the bus part. If I were a guy, for example, and was trying to get from here to there, it might look a little something like... But women are a little more like... But when you try to put the two together, it gets a little more complicated. You know what I mean? You know when something just doesn't quite fit? When you've gotten into something that you want to get out of, but you're just not quite sure how. Can you see my face? I think I need a little more light on my face, don't you think?
Please.
Thank you.
Her face.
Yes.
Please.
Yes, it's a beautiful face.
Thank
I
you.
don't think so, don't you? Yeah.
Let's see her face.
Where was I?
Thank you.
Guys,
Yeah.
it's just that men are rigid. Women are softer, more pliable. Men think, women feel. Women are more like rare tropical fruit. Although I've seen some male mangoes and definitely know some kumquats like 3 or 9 or 12% of men are more like fruit. But women are wilder, more animal on the inside. On the outside, they're more domestic, but not anymore. Women just are. Men do. Men are like shovels, turnips, and cow guards. Although if you ask me, she was more like a bulldozer than a pony. Women give birth! Men kill! Women sacrifice! And men itty bitty, not even himself. He was more like a strange, helpless, ready to help. Get somebody help me. I don't know why I'm here or what I do. Could you just tell me what to do? Come on, pull yourself up by your panties and give something to the world. It's the male bee who sacrifices his body to make love to the queen. It's the females who are the snakes and the spiders and the praying mantises. They're the ones who eat their prey while fucking them. At least if there are other spiders or praying mantises or maybe helpless birds or perhaps ponies and mangoes, but she was more like a lost jellyfish than a cannibalistic spider, so for fuck's sake, why is this so confusing? This should be more clear, more black and white. I feel stupid. Do you feel stupid because you should? I mean, is this a gender problem or a sex problem? Is this about gender roles? Is it about right and wrong, good and bad? Or is it about positive and negative? About opposites? But opposites are the attraction between opposites. More physical or more physics? Or is it just about sex? But your sex or my sex? Or having sex? A making love problem. Love, but how? How a magnet draws its opposite, pushing and pulling, but more like two magnets in one magnet, vibrating, generating, spiraling, more like a force spinning, like the earth, like this axis. Can you access your axis? Come on, try to access your axis. Not a line, but a spine. Not a line separating, but an axis generating, like a snake weaving. What if we could be like snakes weaving, like having sex without having sex, like touching without touching. Like making love to the shrubs and the trees and the ponies and the bulldozers and the bees and the mangoes and acorns and kumquats and cannibalistic spiders, like making love to the whole goddamn universe. I'm not done. I think we need to look to the stars for answers, to the planets and the celestial bodies, you know, the gods. So I'm gonna tell you a story. Makes for better stories. So back in my heyday, Hera once told Zeus that it was men who experienced more pleasure in the act of making love. Zeus disagreed, saying that it was indeed women. What to do? To solve their little quarrel, they looked to Tiresias. For a while, Tiresias was serving as a priest of Zeus, and one day, wandering through the forest, he did discover two snakes copulating and struck the female serpent entwined in love, and was transformed into a woman. For 7 years, she then served as a priestess of Hera. Until one day, in that very same forest, she saw the same two snakes copulating, but struck neither, and was transformed back into a man. Who better to answer this question than they? And when asked, they spoke of 10 parts. A man experiences one only. A woman experiences the whole other 9 parts within her own heart. But I say, what about Cioloto? What about a man with a woman's heart? Anyway, upon hearing this, Hera struck Tiresias blind. But Zeus granted them with another vision, the sight of an oracle. But what could they see? Read between the lines, listen to the bird's song. See beyond time this ticking, talking granddaddy clock, a pendulum swinging faster and louder, swinging like a wrecking ball. All that is built in time will fall. What moves behind this wrecking ball? The gears that are within the lock. This ticking, tucking pendulum clock. It begins, it ends, it ends, begins. This pointless point between the two. Listen, it's fleeting. 1 and 2. 1 and 2 is a dance. 1 and 2. Tick, tock. I have a cock. My vagina, click, clock. Pretty strong dickory dock. Blue or pink lollipop. Boy on boy, girl on girl. Yang and yin, out in in. Kiss me softly on the cheek. Let's get coffee sometime next week. Harder, faster, soft or slow. Unclit, uncock, lock, open, close. Undo time, and as it moves and slows and slows and moves, and somehow you can begin to feel your sun and your moon pulling you in and out, and the tides in your blood begin to sway, and it's something like music. It's something like music that comes down into the blood, and knows how to come out, because it just knows, because it's this force where men aren't really women, and women aren't really men, but men aren't men, and women aren't women, but are this almost alien, unrecognizable force that keeps opening and opening